Now we are going to learn an important topic of Python, which is file handling. What happens in file handling? Till now we have created a program, it gives output, and after running it the previous output will be disappear, right? It happens. But in file handling we can save that output in a particular file, right? So here we will learn how we can save output of a program, right? How we can save output of a program in a particular file so that we can assist that output once more or as many as times we can, right? So this is actually a file handling. So if we talk about learning outcomes of this topic, that is file handling, so the learning outcomes are: after completion of this topic you can create a file where you can store the output of a particular program. Now second one, you can assist that data, and the third one is you can assist and modify the existing data inside the file. So overall learning outcome is, now you can save your output of a program, you can assist that data, you can modify data, and you can store data permanently in a file. So after this we will learn how we can practically create a file. So in file handling we have three basic types of files. First one is binary file, second one is text file, and third one is CSV file, right? So first we will learn how we can create a text file. So let us do practically about text file. So this is our Python shell and this is our aim program to create a text file and write data inside it. For solving this problem we will write f1, name of the object, file object. F1 is equal to open function for creating a new file. Now name of the file, suppose kvuc.txt, txt extension for text file, comma, and then file opening mode, because we are writing content inside a file, so we will use this w mode, means for writing data inside a file, and the file name is kvuc.txt. Now next line, in next line we will put data inside a variable. Suppose name of the variable is data and data is welcome to KVUC. This is our data, right? Now we want to store this welcome to KVUC inside that kvuc.txt. For that we will write f1.write function, f1.write, and what we have to write, this data welcome to KVUC, and this data is stored in the data variable, so we will put data here, right? Now we have written this data into this text file. Now it's time to close the file, f1.close, right? So what we have done here, we have used a open function, right, in order to write content in this kvuc.txt text file, and w is the write mode for writing content in the file kvuc.txt, and the content is welcome to KVUC file f1.write data. This write data will write this data into this file, and f1.close will close the file. So here w is equal to write mode, this is file opening mode, and KVUC is a text name of the text file, and open is a method to create a file or to open a file for writing content, right? Now I am going to run this program and let us see what will happen. So this program is successfully running and you can see the text file in this desktop, right? kvc.txt. Now you can open this file directly and see the content which we have written inside. Welcome to kvc. Now you can see the contents kvc.txt, right? So in this way we can write content in a file. Again I am repeating, our aim was to create a text file and write data inside it. So first line was to open a file or to create a file, and the name of file is kvc.txt. This is our first step. Second step is to store content in a variable, right? And third step is to use write function in order to write data inside the file. And fourth line is to close the already created file, that is kvc.txt, right? तो जिस तरह हम कोई कॉपी खोलते हैं फिर उसमें काम लिखते हैं फिर कॉपी बंद कर देते हैं, वही सारे स्टेप्स हमारे इसमें हैं, राइट? Now we have another function, write lines, right? Write lines. So what is the basic difference between write and write line? Write lines is capable to store data into multiple lines, right? Suppose we want welcome in first line and 2 kvc in second line. So what we will do, we will put here new line operator /n comma double quote 2 kvc. Now see the impact of write lines. Now welcome will be in the first line and 2 kvc will be in the second line. Now I am going to run this program. So program is processed and now you can see the output. So output is welcome to kvc. Welcome is in first line, right? You can see, and 2 kvc in second line. You can see welcome is in first line and 2 kvc in second line. This is done with the help of write lines function. So this is basic difference between write and write lines. In write lines we can write contents in file in different lines, but if we have write function, all content will be in a single line. Now second program to open program to open a text file and read data inside or from it. Read data from it. Now our aim is to open an already existing text file and read data from it, right? So for that we will open f1 is equal to open kvc.txt, which is name of the file, but here opening mode will be R, that is read mode, right? So here R means read mode. Now we are opening this file kvc.txt in read mode. Now in place of this data we will write, because we are going to fetch data from this file, so we will write f1.read function. We will use read function in order to read entire data from this kvc.txt. Now this read function will read all the contents from this file kvc.txt and will store in this data variable. Now if you want this data in output, what we will write? We will write print statement. Now we will write print data, print data. So this data will be on the screen. So what we have done, we have opened kvc.txt in read mode, right? Read data from file and print data, and after printing we have closed this file. Now I am going to run this program. So here is your output, welcome to KBUC, right? So in this way we can have our previous output or data inside a file. So what we have done, we have just open file in read mode, read data using read function, and print data using print function. So read function read all the contents of the file. If we will put n here, and means we will put size 4 here, it will read some content of the file. So what will the answer? Just check. So the content is WLC. WLC means 4 characters, because we have passed 4 here, so it will return only 4 characters of the from the file, right? But if we will remove this, it will give all the contents of the file, that is welcome to KBUC. Now one more function is here with read line, LINE. If we will use read line function, it will give only a single line from the file, that is welcome, right? So read line will give single line from the text file, but if you will write read lines in place of read line, it will return all the lines from the file welcome to KBUC, right? So in this way this read line and read lines functions work. Now I will discuss one question which came in CBSE exam. Write a method display. So name of the method, user defined function is, method means user defined function, display in Python to read lines from a text file, and the name of text file is kbuc.txt, and display those lines which start with the alphabet P, right? तो इसमें करना क्या है, हमको एक यूजर डिफाइंड फंक्शन क्रिएट करना है डिस्प्ले, और इस kbuc.txt फाइल से सारा कंटेंट जो है रीड करना है, और रीड करने के बाद जो लाइनें P से स्टार्ट हो रही हैं उनको प्रिंट करना है. सो दिस इज अवर एम. Now let us discuss the solution. Because we have to create display user defined function, so we will write def display, right? And now we will open kbuc.txt in read mode, because हमको read करना है सारे content, right? kbuc.txt और उसको read mode में हम खोल लेंगे. क्योंकि हमको हर लाइन रीड करनी, एक एक लाइन रीड करनी है, तो हम क्या करेंगे, रीड लाइन फंक्शन का यूज़ करेंगे, राइट? और उस लाइन को चेक करना है कि वो पी से स्टार्ट होती है या नहीं होती है, ये चेक करना है हमको. तो उसके लिए क्या करेंगे, एक वाइल लूप लेंगे. वाइल लाइन का मतलब होता है कि जब तक सारी लाइनें ख़त्म ना हो गई हों. अब ये जो लाइन है इफ़ स्टेटमेंट, ये चेक कर रहा है कि लाइन का फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर पी है या नहीं है. ठीक है, लाइन 0 इंडेक्स 1, 0 इंडेक्स है यहाँ पे, इसका मतलब जो फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर है लाइन का वो P है या नहीं. ठीक है, इक्वल टू P मीन्स चेकिंग वेदर द लाइन फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर ऑफ लाइन इज P और नॉट. ठीक है, अगर वो P है तो हम उस पूरी लाइन को प्रिंट कर देंगे. ठीक, इस तरह से ये, और इसको हम फिर से रीड लाइन फंक्शन यूज़ कर रहे हैं ताकि रीड हो और फिर एक लाइन आए, और फिर लाइन का हम चेक करेंगे फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर P है तो फिर प्रिंट लाइन कर देंगे. तो वाइल लाइन मीन्स जब तक कि सारी लाइनें हमारी फुलफिल नहीं हो जाती, सारी लाइनें हमारी आ नहीं जाती, रीड नहीं कर लेते हैं, राइट? f1 डॉट क्लोज कर देंगे रीड करने के बाद, और डिस्प्ले फंक्शन है, इस फंक्शन को कॉल हमने किया लास्ट में, राइट? अगर हम डिस्प्ले फंक्शन को कॉल नहीं करेंगे तो हमारा आउटपुट नहीं आएगा, राइट? तो हमने यहाँ पे किया क्या, यहाँ पे हमने यूज़र डिफाइंड फंक्शन क्रिएट किया. इसके अकॉर्डिंग इन्होंने कहा था कि डिस्प्ले फंक्शन हमको क्रिएट करना है, तो हम व्हाट वी हैव डन, वी हैव क्रिएट अ डिस्प्ले यूज़र डिफाइंड फंक्शन. फिर फाइल को खोला हमने रीड मोड में. ठीक है, फिर हमने क्या किया, रीड लाइन फंक्शन का यूज़ किया, और सिंगल लाइन हमारी इस लाइन पे आ गई. ठीक है, एक लाइन इस पे आ गई. अब वाइल लाइन मीन्स जब तक कि हमारे पास लाइन आ रही है. अब चेक करेंगे, पहली लाइन हमारे पास आ गई, तो लाइन का फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर अगर P है, लाइन 0 मीन्स फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर ऑफ द लाइन, लाइन 0 मीन्स फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर ऑफ द लाइन, अगर p है तो हम उसको प्रिंट कर देंगे, ठीक है। फिर से हम उस फंक्शन को कॉल करेंगे, रीड लाइन फंक्शन को, और फिर से हमारे पास एक लाइन आ जाएगी, और क्योंकि लाइन आ चुकी है तो वाइल लाइन हमारा स्टेटमेंट सही हो गया। फिर हम चेक करेंगे उस लाइन का पहला कैरेक्टर अगर p है तो वो प्रिंट हो जाएगा। तो इस तरह से जितनी भी अगर 10 लाइनें हैं तो 10 बार ये लूप हमारा चलेगा, राइट।